I look down for you in the middle of my pain. I reach down farther, calling out your name. Always I'm searching for a long lost piece of heart. I sought and found you, like a fire in the deepest parts. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. No night can last forever, no storm will tear us apart. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. High on the mountain, blinded by the rain, so tired of climbing, heavy with the blame. I heard a voice speaking out my name. Lay it all down, lay it all down, everything. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. No night can last forever, no storm will tear us apart. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes. No night can last forever, no storm will tear us apart. I will hold on to you, no matter what comes.
Okay, so it's very obvious it's pajama day. It's just the what it is. It's pajama day. It's also Wednesday, and as you saw, I attempted to do the dishes, but Noah and I kind of think that the little arm on the top was stuck or something. I don't know what it is, but for some reason they didn't get clean like they should have, so I am running the cycle again. So I'll do that some other time, probably not on camera. I will be using that homemade sauce that I made the other day. You guys saw, you should have seen it the video before yesterday. Anyways, Wednesday is whenever you should have seen it. So today is Wednesday. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm going to use that sauce that I made, and I'm going to make some lasagna for supper tonight. And I don't really know what else I'm doing today other than that. And every time I look away from this camera, it gets fuzzy. Every single time. It's annoying to me that that happens. I don't know why. It takes the focus off of me, and I don't know what it's doing. It should be focusing on me the whole time because I'm here, but I have a habit of looking away whenever I'm talking to humans that are in front of me and talking to you with the camera. I don't know why I do that. I have always done that, like forever. It's like if I'm looking straight at you, if you're a human being standing in front of me, I can't think because I'm looking at your facial expressions. Well, whenever I'm sitting here looking at myself in the viewfinder, I can't think because I'm looking at my facial expressions. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, I don't know what else I'm doing today. I am expecting an Amazon package. It is my vitamins that I get through Subscribe and Save, and also that buttermilk powder. If I get it in time, I will show you that. If not, I mean, I get it every 3 months, and it's a better way for me to make sure that I have all my vitamins. But somehow I end up like I was 2 weeks behind on my iron. Like I would miss, either I had to buy more from Walmart or something, or I would miss 2 weeks on my iron. Well, this time it was only 2 days. So I've gotten caught up a little bit, but I don't know why that it's like that. So I'm not going to take the iron the rest of this week. I'm just going to go ahead and whenever I refill on Sunday, I will refill that too. But I've talked about it a couple times. I'm thinking that I'm going to maybe stop taking the iron for a little while and get my iron checked, but I'm going to talk to my doctor before I do that. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We'll decide later. But as I said, I don't know what else I'm doing today. I've been paying bills and doing desk stuff. I've edited 3 videos as planner videos. Those are super simple to edit. They're not like these videos. They're super simple to do. But I've edited all 3, and I am uploading all 3, and I am I've already made the thumbnails for all 3 of them too today. So it is actually 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm getting this really started, but I've just been doing desk stuff all day, nothing else really. So I will be back probably whenever I start the lasagna. I'm not going to be doing lazy lasagna this time. I'm doing regular lasagna, but my own take on it, because I actually don't know how to make authentic lasagna. You can tell me how authentic this is once I start doing it. I don't know. It's probably not authentic at all, but we like it. So I'll be back. I know then, but maybe before. I don't know. We're going to talk about one of those places where everything gets dropped in your home. This little table actually has had many purposes. But the last time it was actually used for a good purpose was whenever we had our little Christmas tree and our little village on it. After that, it became a dumping ground, and I am sick of seeing it. I'm really getting tired of it. We have caulk because they forgot to do some stuff in the roof, so now Jeff has to do it. They did provide the caulk. But, yeah, got that. So I'm going to put that somewhere with Jeff's things. We've got my machete. Yes, it's mine. Yes, I put it there. Yes, I'm dropping it. We have, okay, I have 2 of these rugs. They are for the bathroom. Whenever I am washing one, I don't want to have nothing there, so I have 2. Is that crazy? Probably. Is that the only place that happens in my home? Yes. Do I have a home for the spare rug whenever it's clean? No. No, I don't. I gotta find one of those. But yeah, I've got files here that Jeff needs to go through. We've got one of our shelves for the refrigerator because we took one out that I need to find a home for that's safe because it's glass. We've got doorknobs for our future home. Yes, we are ready to put new doorknobs on. We found them on clearance. This is one of those things where, you know, you are hoping for the future. This needs to go somewhere. So anyway, it's the same brand we have now, and we really like it, so that's what we're doing. So I'm going to clean this off with you guys, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm tired of this, and I'm going to threaten people who put things on it, including myself, because I put some of this stuff here. I did. But at least I'm, you know, owning that situation. But this is supposed to be for like doing like decor and stuff, because I don't have anywhere in my house to really do decor, like seasonal stuff. So that's what this is for. But it hasn't been used since Christmas, and it's August. Okay, let's listen to some music while I figure this out. Okay, so that one thing I showed you was some fire starters for whenever you go camping and things like that. Yeah, I put those with the camping things. So I'm going to get this off, and I'm going to wash it, and I'm going to figure out if I have another tablecloth for this. But if I don't, that's okay too. I don't have to have a tablecloth on it. I have had times where I didn't have one. So I'm going to figure out what I want to do, how I want to do this. But I'm going to get some things, and I'm going to cut my head off. I'm going to get some things and figure out what I want to put here. If I want to put anything here. How I want to do this. Because I want it to look better. I'm thinking about putting one of my diffusers on here, because I used to have diffuser and some of my oils. But then it became a lot of things. But I'm thinking if I limit the things, it'll be better. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some of my fall stuff out. I don't have much of that. But I have a little bit. So, I'll be back.
Recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. This road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Time is gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are, and if you found a way out. stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Bruises, they come and they go. We have to try and keep up, 'cause this life's so much more. And I still wonder where you are. If you found a way out, come seek me out.
It's really dark in this corner, but and my shadows. Anyway, it's better than it was, and that is not actually flashing like that. It just looks like that because of the camera. But it's not a mess like it was. Maybe move him over a little bit so he'll be more centered. I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably going to get some more fall decor anyways, because I want some. And this is the only place I can really put decor that's seasonal. No, this is not a fall decorate with me. Absolutely not. I don't do much. I don't have much to do with. But it's better. It's not a junk pile anymore. Everything had a home. That's something I wanted to bring up. Everything that was on that table had a home, except for this. I mean, it does technically. It belongs in the refrigerator, but what is happening with your hair, woman? The way our refrigerator is right now, to fit everything that we use, that won't go. But I'm thinking maybe we can reconfigure things, or Jeff can help me find somewhere to put that. But everything that was on that had a place to live in this home, except that and the rug. But I did find a good place for the rug, so that's good. And no, this is, like I said, this is not a decorate with me. I don't do much decor. Christmas is the time whenever I do a lot of decorating. The main reason why I don't do decorating is because I don't have the stuff to decorate with. And technically right now it's still summer, so I don't even have to do fall stuff. I just didn't want that to be empty. Really, that's what it was. And I think that'll be cute for now. It's fine. It's all fine. Now hopefully nobody will just start piling stuff on that table, because I don't want to have to find somewhere to put it before Christmas decorating time. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing, whatever that is. Okay, so I still have not found anywhere to put that. But anyways, I'm going to wait and see if Jeff knows a good place to put it. This is my Amazon stuff. I think this is everything. It should be everything. Everything's supposed to be in here anyway. I get like, I think it's 5 items every 3 months. Yeah, it's 5. And you guys have seen all of these items before, but this buttermilk powder, and it's something that I get. It's only the buttermilk solids and whey solids. That's all that's in here. And I get this to use in breads, to make my ranch seasoning, all sorts of things. And I store it in the freezer. I really didn't need to get it this time, but I forgot to take it off. So I'm just going to store it in the freezer, and it'll be fine just like this, and I can use it whenever I want. I always store it in the freezer after I open it, no matter what, because it's supposed to be stored in the refrigerator. At least the other brand I had was, but this right here is supposed to make 1 gallon of liquid buttermilk. So this is really not the cheapest way to do it, but if you're making something like the ranch dressing, okay, let me say that again. This is not the cheapest way to do it if you're wanting to make biscuits and cornbread and things like that, you would rather use, or it would be cheaper to use just regular buttermilk. But if you're making like a ranch dip that is like, what am I trying to say? The stuff that you use for like Mississippi chicken and stuff, this is the best route. Okay. I'm trying to explain things and I'm over-explaining. That is what I am. I'm an over-analyzer, over-explainer. Alright, got my magnesium, my Super K, or vitamin K, my iron, and this is my methylfolate, the 5-MTHF with methyl B12 in it as well. So that's what I get every 3 months from Amazon with my subscribe and save. I used to get more stuff, but I stopped because I found that it was cheaper to do through Walmart and just go to Walmart. And sometimes you can have coupons and Ibotta and all that stuff with that, whereas you can't with Amazon. But as of right now, which I haven't researched in a little while, it's been months, but probably about a year now, but the last time I did research, it was cheaper to get these things through Amazon. But if you want to get powdered buttermilk, this is the best way. This is shelf stable, and you can actually probably vacuum seal it. You just have to be careful whenever you're vacuum sealing powder stuff. But you can vacuum seal it into different things like mason jars and stuff, and it'll be like shelf stable and stuff like that. But anyway, I use it, I get it, there we go. Okay guys, I'm about to start my definitely not authentic lasagna, but we like it. I forgot to get my little bowl for the egg, but I have in here a block of cream cheese and 1 egg. I'm going to put in there. I always have to check my eggs, it's just a habit. And the reason why I always check my eggs, what are you doing in here, ma'am? Excuse me. She's about deaf, she can't hear what I'm saying. Anyway, the reason why I check my eggs is because, you know, they have these methods of you checking your eggs, of if you put them in water and they float and they're no good. I've had a brand new egg float. I don't trust that method. So I look at the egg. This is Parmesan cheese and Italian seasoning. I don't know how much, just some. Maybe a little over a teaspoon? I don't know. If you have an authentic, you know, recipe for this, I don't mind trying it because it's probably better than this. This is pretty good itself. This cream cheese may not be quite as room temperature as I wanted, probably for using this. Let me get a, well, I don't know, it's doing a little bit better now. Anyways, I know that this is not authentic. I never was taught how to make lasagna. I never had lasagna growing up. I thought lasagna was the stuff you get out of the hamburger helper box. I mean, for real, for years, that's what I thought. I didn't know what this stuff was until I grew up. And I don't know if Mama ever had lasagna. I don't know if she just didn't like it. I don't know if it's just something that her family didn't do or what. But we never had it growing up. And whenever I decided to make it, I just kind of listened to somebody on TV, because back then I did not have internet. I did not have a computer that would work with the internet so I could look up a recipe, and I didn't have very many recipe books. Didn't have one that had lasagna in it for sure. So I just kind of listened to the TV and wrote it down as best as I could. and went with what I could find. And that's how it worked. And that's how I ended up with what I have now. Other than now, I do cream cheese a lot of the times, even though I know you're supposed to use ricotta. I know that, but I use cream cheese because we have found that we like it a lot, and it's cheaper. And that's the way we do it. I also put spinach in it if I have it. And I just happen to have another 12-ounce bag of spinach. You know, these used to be 16-ounce bags. You remember that? At least I remember them being 16-ounce. You know what? Instead of me putting that in this, I'm just gonna, because I'm afraid that that freezing spinach is gonna make that seize back up. So I'm not gonna do what I was going to do. You saw what I was about to do, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright. It would help if I had all my utensils over here, but I don't. Alright, this is the rest of that sauce that I have left from, that I made before, homemade, that I made. Y'all saw it. If you didn't, maybe you can go back and look. It has ground beef in it, and it's got onion and bell pepper and garlic, and just, it's yummy. It's just yumminess. That's all it is. It's just yumminess. And I probably will get another jar of regular sauce and add to this, or I may just grab some tomato sauce and add some seasonings to it. I'll decide as I go, because I really want to taste the homemade flavor of this in this instead of the store-bought stuff this time, just because I don't know why. Alright, these are oven ready. They came from the Dollar Tree a while back. Jeff and I went by there several months ago, and I picked some up while I was there, so I'm going to be using those this time. I don't care if they are oven ready or not. I use either one of the kinds. It doesn't matter to me if they're oven ready or whatever. Another reason why this is definitely not authentic is because I don't have any, well, I have mozzarella. So I was fixing to tell a lie. I think I have mozzarella. I don't have any shredded up, which is not a lie. But I don't want to shred any up either, because I want to use up some. Maybe that's where I need to go with this whole situation, is try to tell you what's going on. I have some of these string cheese sticks that I need to use up. I want them out of my house. I don't like the way they taste by themselves. They were okay on little pizza quesadillas, but I do not want to just eat them like string cheese, and nobody else seems to either. So I am going to be using them in this today to get rid of them. That's what I'm trying to say. I wasn't going to lie to y'all. I was just trying to figure out how to tell y'all that I was not using authentic products. Oh well, it'll be alright. Today's been a weird day. A very weird day. Don't know why. It's just been me weird. I'm weird, I guess. Alright, so I think I have all of that in there. As much as I can get. Get it off my finger. And yes, I do wash my hands. Y'all know that if y'all watch me. But, it's just a really good thing to make this way, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say now because I've lost my mind. What am I doing? Okay, so to this cheese layer, I'm going to add this freezing cold spinach. I know it's crazy to see that much spinach, but I promise it's so good. So very good. And it'll be some healthiness to this whole situation. There's just going to be a block of spinach right there. Don't tell anybody. We won't tell anybody. Alright. More of these. And I start on the opposite side of where I stopped on. Oh boy, that did not work out like I wanted it to. But that's alright. We'll just work it like that. Alright, sauce. Oh boy. That big piece of spinach is causing it to, that lump of spinach is causing issues right there. Alright, to this layer I'm also going to add some of this mozzarella cheese. It's going to take me a minute because I'm going to tear it apart, so bear with me. I'll show you how I'm going to do it, then I'll stop recording. I'm just going to tear it apart like this and just lay it on because I want to get rid of this stuff. I mean, it's good cooked, but I don't like the way the flavor's not the same as it used to be. It's just not, but it's fine. It tastes okay cooked in something else. I mean, it was good on pizza. I just didn't like it by itself. So, I'm going to keep doing this until all this is done. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the way it looks. I know, it looks weird, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put these on there. I'm going to kind of overlap them just a tiny bit. I think I'm going to end up with extra noodles. I was going to try to use these instead of getting another one, but because I've already, I don't know, I'll just have to put that one there. Didn't mean to break that the way I did. Be alright. Alright, so I'm going to put that on. Then I'm going to put sauce back on the top. Hopefully it'll spread all out. No, don't go that way. I want to cover all the noodle as much as I can. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. Well, I'm going to cover it and then I'm going to put it in the oven. It's on 350 and I'm going to put it in the oven with some foil over it And I will come back when I do the next thing, which is I'm going to just put this Parmesan cheese on it, all that I have in here, which is not much because that's all I have left. And I'm going to put these into a Ziploc bag or something. So I'll be back. Okay, so I am about to take this out of the oven, and I did put it on a pan just to let you guys know. It's a good way to keep things like this from boiling over or whatever it does, you know, leaking into your oven that you just cleaned the other day. We'll let some of that steam out, which it didn't seem to have much, but it does have some. Okay, so this is all done. It's bubbling and it's got, you know, everything done. And I don't know what I'm saying because I'm developing a headache. Sorry about that. Don't know why I'm developing a headache. You know, it's not like a picture. You don't want to develop that. You know, that's something people don't even know about nowadays, is developing pictures. You know, some do, but not many of your younger kids. They don't know about all that stuff. Why are you over there growling, dog? She's over there having a fit. I normally put more cheese on the top of my lasagna than this. But y'all, I put a whole bunch of that other cheese inside there. So I'm just going to put that, because that's what I have. I don't think I have any in the freezer. Let me check real quick, because I do want a little bit more. Okay, I don't have any more. I am going to take a couple of these and tear them apart. Just a little bit thinner than what I did the others, though. Y'all, this is what happens when a prepper stops prepping as much. You start running out of things and you're like, your brain is like, what is happening? I don't understand. Because usually I have whatever I need in the freezer, in the refrigerator, in the pantry, in the somewhere. I usually always have it. But I'm trying to, you know, not to get as much right now because I'm hoping that we can find property and move soon, and I just don't want to have a bunch of stuff. Not as much as I did have, but I don't know. I'm not emptying my freezers. I'm not doing that at all. Not completely or anything like that. This is probably going to look super weird because I don't think that this mozzarella is going to melt like normal mozzarella. Get in there. But we don't care. We're just going to eat it. And I'm not putting the foil back on it. Excuse me, Miss Thing. What are you doing over here? Tickling my leg. She knows she's not supposed to be in the kitchen. She's never been allowed in the kitchen. But she's older and we baby them more because they're older. And I think we have, not that we've been letting them come in here, but they want to be with us more. Well, she just walked out. She just came over here, sniffed me, and left. She's like, you got food, but you ain't giving me any. I'm gone. But yeah, we do spoil our girls. And I say girls because we do have one male rabbit, but all the rest of our animals are females. I think we only have one male. I know we have one male, but I think it's only one. Alright. We're going to put this back in the oven for 5 or 10 minutes, long enough to do some garlic bread. Oh, I just used all the cheese on there. I may do some more mozzarella on it. That looks so weird. Not authentic. Let's just say that again, just so we know. So, putting that back in there for just a few minutes, and I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so here it is. I just gotta laugh at it because the way that mozzarella did. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It smells delicious. It's gonna taste delicious, and that's all that matters. And it's done, and we're fixing to eat. And there's the garlic toast. Y'all know that most of the time I don't put cheese on it whenever I pre-make this and then freeze it. I've done that bunches of times. I'll do it again, I'm sure, showing y'all how that I make my own garlic bread to make things cheaper, and so I always have it in stock. But anyway, we use the mozzarella. This is, hold on, this is the use what you have and make it work video. That's what this is. I'm scooting y'all backwards because you're all up in my face. Get out of my face. Noah's thinking something's funny. He's talking to a friend playing a game. But anyway, I'm using what I have. And honestly, this is not what was on the menu plan tonight. I just decided to make it because I had that sauce and I didn't want it to waste. And I know that this right here is one of Noah's favorites. And it was easy. So easy to make. I used to think lasagna was so difficult to make. Whenever I would see it, like other people had it and stuff. And like I said, I didn't grow up eating it. But I had seen like on TV and stuff. But then I saw I can't remember where, like if it was like an old Alabama Public Television cooking show, or if it was when I had Food Network, or I don't know. Anyways, I saw somebody making some lasagna and it looked good, so I kind of tried to copy them, and it has morphed from there. And today I'm using what I have because it was not planned and it was not purchased. You know, I didn't buy things for it, and we need to use this stuff up anyway. So with all that being said, that you guys don't even mind me saying or thinking or whatever, y'all don't care. I mean, it's not that you don't care, because I know you care about me. Y'all don't mind how I do things, because you probably do some of the things too. But this was the day of using up things just to make sure that it's not wasted and using what I have. That's what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna go so I can eat and take a shower and just chill. The headache's still there a little bit, and I need to make it go away, and I don't want to take anything for it. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I don't even really know what happened in this video at this point in time. I'll be surprised whenever I start editing it. But hopefully it's something that'll make you laugh, make you feel good or something. But anyways, like this video if you did like it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload, if you want to do that. Share with a friend if you think somebody would want to watch this crazy. But most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know how you are, and what would you do if you didn't have things that were what were supposed to be in the recipe but you knew would work. What would you do? Would you do what I did and go ahead and make it anyway? Or would you wait? Or would you run out to the store? Because myself, I don't want to go in the store. I'll buy more than I need. I don't want to do that. So I'll see y'all later. Thank you again for watching. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. And be sweet.